Etsy sellers, I'm being really good to you this week. This is an extra video and I'm going to look at what Etsy YouTubers tell you to do that will literally destroy any new or growing store. If you go and look right now on YouTube for Etsy content, you're going to see this stuff popping up. These are the 6 worst things that you're getting told every day in relation to your Etsy business that is just going to destroy it and stop you having a chance of succeeding. Let's go through them. They're absolutely shocking. And when I explain them, they're all going to make sense to you, right? Here's the first one. So I hear this all the time. List multiple products a day. Okay? Everybody's saying this, right? List multiple products a day. And you think, right? You think, yeah, why not? The more products I've got, the more chance I've got to sell. All good, right? I get it from your perspective. This will destroy your store. Because if you list multiple items a day, all right, let's just say nothing even high, 5. Should we do 5? So 5 listings a day, reasonable, right? At the end of 30 days, if you do 5 a day, you've got 150 listings. At the end of a month, 150. Your store has ballooned over 100 listings in 30 days. And do you think you're going to make the sales on those 150 listings to support the conversion rate? Because Etsy starts showing your products to people when you list them. And when you're a new store, you don't get much visibility because Etsy doesn't trust you. So if you flood your store with 150 listings, you don't know the designs are good. You don't know your products are going to sell. You've got no idea. You don't have the feedback and history. This will crush your store. This is one of the most common things I see Etsy YouTubers to tell you to do. Really, really bad idea. You'll end up with a store, 200 listings, 300 listings, no sales. So don't do that. That's one of the biggest ones that I see. Next one. Nobody talks about this except for me. This is a huge mistake. Multiple same designs. This is a massive mistake. And most of the Etsy YouTubers will tell you to do this. This is just stupidity. They'll tell you, I'm sure you've seen this one, right? They'll say, get a design, right? And then create 5 of them or 10 of them to see what sells. See which one's best. They all say this. Every one of them says this. Create multiples. And from a uninformed, uneducated perspective, I understand it. You might say, well, I've got a piece of digital art. I'll change the colors, make 6 or 7 of them because I don't know what the customers are going to buy, right? Actually, what this does is weakens the value of the design because you're basically competing with yourself. It's the same design, just repeated with different colors. And it just weakens your whole store. If you have 5 of the same design, and literally people do this every day, they'll do 100 listings and repeat them 5 times to get 500. Terrible. You've created a 500 listing store, but with 100 designs. It's so weak. You've already taken probably a weak store in the first place and cremated it. It's now impossible to sell because you're just repeating the same stuff over and over again. Most YouTubers on Etsy YouTubers will tell you to do this. Please don't. It's a really bad idea. You won't make any sales. Let's get on to the next one. This, I've seen so many Etsy YouTubers tell you to do this. This is ridiculous when you think about it. Use Etsy ads, right? And this is what they say. To see what sells. Okay? Use Etsy ads to see what sells. Again, if you think about it from an uneducated, uninformed perspective, why not? Yeah, let's spend some budget. Let's get advanced information on what works and what doesn't work. Right? I get why people say this. I get why Etsy sellers do this. They've got an excuse because they don't know any better. The YouTubers for Etsy, they should know better, right? This is a terrible idea because you're forcing your products in front of people by having a daily advertising budget. They're not choosing you, as in going searching for you. Your product is being forced in front of people's faces. There's a massive difference. So when you're paying to play, you've got no idea from your organic sales and what's going on, whether it's going to work or not. So what happens is people advertise all their listings because they think, oh, I'm going to get the information, I'm going to find out what works. The designs are no good, they're not up to standard, competition is better, and on top of that, Etsy's forcing your listings into that space against better competition. Because invariably, if you're a new or growing store, usually your standard isn't high enough. This is what I see. I've worked on tens of thousands of stores. This is what I see. So your budget just gets spent by people clicking on your stuff, moving on, comparing, finding better things. And I guarantee you, you'll just lose your budget. Your budget will just go down. You won't make any sales, or you will make a sale here and there. But then that misguides you, because then you think, oh, I've got a chance. When actually the message coming back is, we don't want your stuff. This is a huge mistake. Etsy ads to see what sells. Don't do it. Use organic growth and visibility, which I teach you all the time. That's the correct way to do it. Big one. Loads of people tell you to do that. It's garbage. The next one. And we're coming into the season for this. You're gonna see this popping up everywhere. Sell ornaments. Right, please. This is like the Christmas version of mugs. The only mug that there will be if you do this is you. And I keep saying this, don't do Christmas ornaments, because invariably you're going to use print on demand where the images are done for you. There's tens of thousands of sellers doing this already. You will go nowhere and you will sell nothing. But everyone on YouTube coming up now into September, October, they're already doing it, will tell you to sell ornaments. Please don't do this. It's a massive waste of time, resources, and literally you'll get nowhere. Big mistake. Let's have a look. Whatever we got. Yes. This is another big one. And loads of YouTubers talk about this. Copying bestsellers. And again, for the uneducated and uninformed, I get why you would do it, right? Just go and copy them. If they can sell, just copy. All right, you might not become a bestseller, right? But you'll start selling. No, you won't. You won't start selling if you copy bestsellers, because they have something you don't have. Visibility. They are the bestseller. Etsy has already rewarded them with visibility. So you can't come in copying bestsellers and expect to sell anything, really, because loads of people will already be doing this and they've got all the visibility. You have nothing. You've got to bring something different to the table to start selling. This is one of the most common mistakes I see sellers do. And people come to me all the time having done this in their stores with no sales. You won't get any sales. You can't just copy. You've got to innovate. You've got to bring something new. Okay, so the last one is, yes. And again, please don't do this. I mentioned it earlier. You will hear people saying, make $6,000 with this design, do this mug design, do this t-shirt design, print on demand mugs and t-shirts. As I say, the only mug will be you if you do it. You literally will make no sales. It's so hard to crack this. I'm not saying you can't. Okay, I'm just guiding the majority of you, because overwhelmingly you'll fail. If you really want to do this, if you really want to do mugs and t-shirts, then you've got to really have great innovative designs. Catchy, funny, quirky. You've really got to bring something to the table. And if you're going to do mugs, just invest in a mug print and do it yourself. Do it yourself. Get some mugs, get a mug printer, and run the designs yourself. Take control of the photography and video. I'd say the same for t-shirts if you've got the money, right? Everyone's doing mugs and t-shirts, and it is peddled on YouTube as an answer all the time, and it really isn't. Avoid it like the plague. Absolutely avoid it. These are the 6 most common shop destroying things that Etsy YouTubers will tell you. Tell me in the comments if you've done any or more than one of these, right? I want to hear from you. And as always, if you want to work with me, my Etsy Academy is open, right? Guys, there's never been a cheaper, better value way to work with me than right now. My Academy is open. I've got about 30 students in there, wonderful bunch of people, all learning with me and my team to further their Etsy businesses. It's a group learning environment. You will learn from a 10.5-hour course that I teach all my clients. There's nothing like it out there. I guarantee you should know that by now because of what I teach. So if you're sitting on the fence and you're not sure whether to come into the Academy, now is the time. Don't wait any longer. We're almost into October, right? Let's take advantage of this time. The Book It Now button's coming up. Just visit, click the link, go to the Academy page. You'll see a video there. Watch it, listen to what I'm telling you. And if you want to join, click the join button. It's $99 a month. I look forward to catching you on the inside. Cheers.